made it.
You made it.
Finally, buddy.
You doing good?
Man, you too. How's it, buddy? Every week, every day.
Casey.
Lekker, lekker choppy.
Excited for you to show us around. Biltong time, baby.
We just arrived here in Kimberley, in the Northern Cape, just outside Kimberley on the farm, Marupa's main camp. So yeah, looks like there was a little bit of rain this last week. So the hunting's going to be interesting.
I'm Casey. Nice meeting you, Casey. Nice meeting you, Casey. What a wonderful place. Good morning. Sequoia Mora from South Africa this morning, all the way from Texas. What did we travel? About 8,000 miles. Seems like it. First morning here. First morning. What is it? Probably 5 degrees Celsius right now. What is that in Texas? I feel like 45 degrees Fahrenheit. It's pretty chilly. It's good hunting weather. Man, what a beautiful view this morning. We woke up from our little casitas in our patio and look out, and there's some Cape Buffalo. It's like, man, what a great way to get started on this beautiful property. This is awesome.
It's really nice here. I can't wait to go hunting and get the full experience.
Pictures and get some animals on the ground.
All right. Yeah, see if we go get a sable down today, maybe.
Go for the sable.
Maybe the roan today.
Roan. So we'll see what we knock out, and we'll catch you after a while, probably.
Absolutely. Getting the gear ready, putting these nocturnals in these arrows, so when I'm watching that thing flying, I can see it bury into the shoulder of that animal. See that flight path when these things light up. See if it's a good shot or bad shot. Only good shots here though. Only good shots.
Early morning start, we found the tracker spotted a sable bull. So what we're gonna do is, we've got a good wind, so we're just gonna check it out and see if it's a good one. If it's a good one, we'll give it a go and see what happens. I thought he's further than what it was actually, because that was the case. You know, you could have set yourself up here and could have get it done.
It's a shooter right there. It's a good one. And that was close right there. That was almost it. He was 42, put his head down, and I stood up to, draw back.
That was a good shot.
We might be in that bottom lung, liver a little bit.
Yeah, maybe if you leave him for a while,
Leave him for a little bit.
That angle where he got in, that was perfect.
He probably went in about that far.
Yes,
I don't know,
yeah.
maybe further.
Oh, that was a good shot.
Just needed the man to come
Huh?
out here, man.
Yeah.
Just needed you. Just got to go find that
Yeah,
rascal.
no. I just want to go to that spot quickly and check what we see there. That's
Good.
always a good sign.
Got some more.
Yes, but
Good tracking.
well done.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Sian, stay on the track and check if you can pick up the arrow, which maybe.
Look, Mikey's the one that found it.
Oh. Yes.
Look at that, some big old pelotas. You know what pelotas are? Balls in Spanish. Whoa.
Congratulations. Beautiful.
Thank you, Peter.
Is he laying on your arrow?
Busted this tip a little bit.
Whoa, man. What a true beautiful animal.
Wow.
Look at his mane. Big old hooves. Had one last bathroom break.
Ugh.
Eyelashes.
Beautiful. His hide is soft.
Good mass. Mmm. Guiamora, howdy, good morning. What a beautiful morning. As I eat this orange, it's very sweet, but it's not as sweet as the time we've had together this morning. It was a true treasure of a time. Me and the group, we decided we were going to go shoot some sable this morning. I think we got some footage of that earlier, and we went up on a little copy, and we saw him. They did a great job spotting him, but he slipped us, and so me and Rhys got out there and tried to stalk him a couple times on our own, and we got close, but we couldn't get a shot. The second time I drew back at 42 yards, and he wasn't having any of that, and he took off and bolted. So Rhys and I went with our tails down to Peter to ask Peter, hey Peter, can you come put us within bow range of this thing? And so Mikey drove us over there with the team, and Peter got out and he was checking the wind for us to make sure the wind was right, and found him in kind of the brush, and ranged him for me at 51 yards. And the wind was good, and I drew back and held tight on that back shoulder. This beautiful animal was quartered away and released, and that green lightning of a knock just went through the air, and we watched it sink behind the shoulder. But it must have hit a rib bone on the way in, because it didn't shoot all the way through. And as he runs off, he probably had about 4 or 5 inches of that arrow sticking out. So I was a little bit concerned, but knew it was a good shot placement. But it always makes me a little concerned whenever I don't see it fully shoot through. But Peter got the team together. We high-fived, gave a few hugs. We went over there and saw where he took off, and sure enough, immediately Peter spotted blood, and it was good blood. It was kind of that frothy lung blood. And so immediately my feelings, feeling pretty strong and confident at that point that it was a good shot. And Rhys did a great job with the camera angle, got a great angle of the shot of that arrow leaving my string, and you could see it penetrating behind that back shoulder, and it was on that bottom third of the animal behind his back right shoulder, and looked like a good shot from the video. So gave him some time, got the professional trackers on it, tracking blood trail and tracks, and started on this beautiful morning just looking for him if we saw him on his feet or if he was down as we blood trailed him and tracked him. And these guys found him within about 350 yards from where I shot him. And at that point, the emotion just fell over me, and it was just an incredible experience to just have this beautiful animal down with a bow and arrow in South Africa with this wonderful team and these awesome men. And just can't be any more thankful for this morning, and for my son to be here, Grayson, to experience it with me and kind of watch his dad go first. Now it's going to be his turn, and I'm excited for the team to get him on something fun. So thanks to everybody, and I'm just overwhelmed and so thankful.
Now we busy looking for games buck. We want to go to this little hill, we call them koppies. Want to go and scan that area and see if we can find a nice big bull or very big female there. Got it, buddy. Well done.
I didn't want to shoot her until you told me to put it on. Oh, my fucking legs are shaking like. I'm like.
I'm looking at your legs and you're like.
Oh, look at it. It's like. God dang. Did you see? We did it again.
That was a great stalk.
That was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, something different. It worked out nice.
That was awesome.
Oh, these game dogs are clever, and the thing is, they're in such a big herd. You have to go
nervous.
slow. If one of them sees you on the side, we're screwed. But the... Huh?
Look how big they are.
Yeah. Oh, you said you like a female, so I got you a female. Oh no, that female has a nice ball.
Yeah, this is a good one. Right. Cheers. We'll do that now and then. We're gonna have a story time, tell them what happened.
Sure.
From the top.
From the top.
Where we were sitting, scouting.
We first walked up climbed up a big koppie, right? Koppie?
Yes.
A big hill, mound, and kind of just sat up there in glass for a while. Then GC saw this group down kind of probably about a mile from us. You think a mile?
Yeah, I think just over a mile. Yeah.
About a mile. So we spent the rest of the evening, sun going down behind us, just kind of easing our way that way, and finally got within a couple hundred yards and then just took it real slow. GC kept seeing them, get us in position, and we just move up tree to tree. Finally, this one walked out, and he was like, "This is the one, put the sticks up." One real quick shot. I think we got it on film, so that would be pretty awesome. But what do you think?
It was fun. I feel like the stalk was probably like the best part
Right.
going, and getting out here and kind of finding it, and then real quickly shooting it.
Yeah, GC told me we had to have a great female right there. He's like, "This is a great female. You need to shoot it." You know, so I mean, turned out walk up there, really long male, which I wasn't expecting, which made it just icing on the cake because it was long like a female, but when we walk up, male has the mass of a male, so that's just the cheers. Thank you, buddy.
You have to.
That's what good pH for you.
No, you have to lie to your client sometimes. But yeah, no, it was a great stalk, and this was a great day, first day, and shot 3 amazing animals, and it went really well.
Yeah,
this was really a nice stalk.
When you think of Africa, this is kind of what dream come true, kind of what you think of.
Yes.
Hunting in the Kalahari, getting a Gemsbuck in the Kalahari.
Yes.
With the Kalahari dirt, the Kalahari sand. So have the Land Cruisers and the Castle Lights.
Yes.
It's an awesome experience. So what do you think about Africa?
It's awesome, and I can't wait to come back.
Oh yeah, next year.
Sure.
Good.
Cheers.
Good morning. This is, I guess, day 2, and yesterday we had a wonderful day hunting sable, and we hunted some Gemsbuck yesterday, and then some diker last night. It was just wonderful. It was hard to imagine that it was just one day. On that sable hunt, shot it with about 50 yards away, and we had a good blood trail, and the team kind of educated me on what a blood trail is. It's a Blutspoor, and as I was thinking through that yesterday, it kind of reminded me of the blood trail is the only thing that connects us to the animal, and if we get off that blood trail, we could possibly lose the animal, and it takes hard work and kind of persistence to stay on that blood trail, and it'll take you through thickets and briars, and you can tear at you, and it can be rough, but if you stay on it, stay on that blood trail, it'll take me to the prize, the only thing that connects me to the animal. And I was thinking through the same thing when it comes to faith in Jesus. Jesus gave us a blood trail. He gave us a blood trail to follow. And sometimes if we get off the blood trail, we can get lost. It leads to Him. But if we stay on it, it doesn't mean it won't take us through briars and thickets that could tear at us and make it tough and hard work. But ultimately, if we stay on that blood trail, it'll lead us to the prize, to the foot of the cross of what Jesus gave His life for each of us. And so I was just very thankful for that reminder of the blood trail yesterday that the sable gave us to connect it to Him. What a wonderful time, and I'm excited for more. Thanks, guys.
Gotta go spot and stop an oars to see if we find a big one. Hopefully we can get a shot on it and put it down.
It's go time, baby. It's a beautiful morning. I'm ready to see him drop one. It's gonna be big time. Give me some. Give me some. That's awesome. Look at that big daddy.
Huh, this is a big bull, huh? Look how heavy he is.
That's a big bull.
I love how heavy he is. He's really heavy. We were walking around for like a long time.
Probably walked a couple miles.
Yep. We walked a couple miles. And then they saw him bedded down right there. And we looked through the hole, and then they moved. And then we moved to a different spot. And then we got on the sticks. And then here they come. There's like 4 or 5 of them pass by. And then this one comes. And then Peter tells me to shoot that one. And then took the deep breath, shot him, and he dropped him. Saw the hooves
You telling
fly.
me he dropped in his tracks?
Mm-hmm.
How did you do that?
Yeah, shot him.
I think the good Lord was helping you out on that
Yeah.
third time, wasn't he?
Definitely.
Dropped him. I wasn't expecting to see hooves up on this big rascal. I was
neither.
expecting to see him do a mule kick and take off about 300 yards.
Yep. It was
It
definitely
was exciting.
definitely unexpected, but
Man, the team worked hard for you this morning.
thank them.
And what a giant, beautiful
I
bull
know.
we have here. This is incredible.
Beautiful.
I am pumped.
Beautiful.
Ready to go. Mora. It's gonna be a good day. I wore my fancy shirt. We're here on the Rhino Ranch. I'm not shooting rhinos, but I'm looking for maybe any of the bucks. I don't know. Any of them can come in. Maybe some warthogs. Looking for a big pumbaa today for Grayson. We're gonna get to hunting this cool bow blind. It almost looks like a fort, like Fort Knox. Sit over this hay, this feed, and some water. Ready to go hammer time today. I'm excited. Nice blinds. Ours are like little pop-up tents. That thing's nice. Plenty of room.
Nicer than my first house.
Day 3 here in South Africa. We came over here to the Rhino Ranch this morning, and me and Peter and Sion and Grayson all sat in a really neat bow blind. It's almost like a mini house over some feed and water, and just it was incredible this morning seeing about probably 10 different species come in, and we saw some really nice water buck and some nice water buck kind of cows come in, and then we saw this rascal probably about 30 minutes into the sit, and Peter got excited about this one, so I knew if he's excited I should be excited, and we kind of watched him, and but he ended up meandering away probably a few hundred yards off into the brush, and we lost sight of him. And in the meantime some kudu came in, and we got excited about a kudu bull that came in, but he didn't come give us a shot. And then we had some warthogs and spring buck that got close, and then a car drove by and scared off our kudu, and we kind of got upset, and we kept hunting and sitting, and sure enough the water buck decided to come in, and so did this big rascal, the Big Daddy, and I am pumped that this sucker is on the ground. He kind of played kind of hard to get, because where he was sitting was about 33 yards, but it was a really steep angle inside that blind of shooting through that window, and ended up shooting him, and he getting a little bit low and had a good blood on him, but decided to just put him down with that rifle at the end, and here he is, and we're just pumped that he's down on the ground, this beautiful animal, beautiful trophy, and Peter and Sion did a great job just getting us on this one. So what a great morning. I'm pumped.
Joe and I are going after some mountain zebras. Everett got his zebra, Birchville zebra, yesterday. Was really excited about that. So just amazing time here in Africa, and ready to have another good hunt.
Yes,
Beautiful day, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. See what the bush provides. Maybe we'll get something more than a mountain zebra.
Yeah. Casey's at the sitting at the water hole. Casey and Grayson sitting at the water hole with the bow. So hopefully they'll stick a couple. Then we'll all meet up and tell stories about it. And Joe, will hopefully we'll get your zebra on camera too. I hope. So
yeah, hopefully.
Do you want to try one of these long shots?
We might have just missed a zebra. We'll find out here in a second, but maybe we'll go look and see if there's any blood or anything. But it seemed like it just didn't hit anything, and I kind of rushed the shot as wasn't dialed exactly correct. I was a couple of mils off, so maybe I pushed it or something.
Got him. Well done. Fucking 500 yards. Yes, that's nice. Well done.
thank you. You did it, buddy. Hopefully he's down.
No, he's down now.
I was nervous on that one.
But
500-yard shot. That's what we wanted, the long
500.
range. After I fucking missed it 300
I
yards.
think it was like 512.
Oh, sorry, I missed it like
But you hear that
250.
smack? That
Yeah, the first one just right over him. You know, took us forever.
yeah, that's far right. Well done.
That was fun.
Next one we're doing 600. Well, I saw that thing's big there, but it doesn't matter. That's what it's still beautiful. Yeah, that's just beautiful.
We started off and we kept following. We first saw the herd of zebras, and we kept trying to go over and get a shot on them, but they always kept moving, and they just kept following the other animals, and we could never really get a shot off. Eventually, there's a time where they stop, so we go and we get a shot, and you miss it.
Oh, you're telling about the miss.
Yes,
okay.
that happened.
Okay.
Missed it over the back. And then they all run off. So we keep going and we're trying to find them again. And we go and eventually we find them. So we stop the truck again. And this time, 500 yards out, you shoot and hit it in the shoulder.
Right?
Yeah, right in the shoulder. And it takes off. And we keep following them, and it's limping, and eventually it falls. But its head's still up. So we drive up, and with one more shot in the neck, it dies.
Shot and put it down, huh?
Yeah, on 285 yards. No, that was good. That was really neat. That fall shot, that was not easy, but you managed to get it, and well done.
It was a lot of fun. Just beautiful country, perfect. Like when you think of Africa, exactly what you think about with the herds of the wildebeest running, the blessed buck, the impala, all of that running by. You know, and having the zebras there, really hard to get in on them when they're running with the eland and the other animals. But finally, we got them separated just enough for GC to get up in the truck and range. Took a shot off the top. So got lucky. Made a pretty good shot, and then with the follow-up shot. So a lot of fun. Thank you, GC.
Pleasure, buddy. Congratulations.
Glad you're here, buddy.
Welcome to Peter's Bush Kitchen.
What are you serving today, Chef Peter?
Some gemsbok sausage.
Day 4, we're over here on Mike's place, and man, what a beautiful morning it is. We're pumped because today is the roan day. We renamed Monday Roan Day because Grayson, it's time to hammer that big roan. What are you feeling like?
Feeling good. Hopefully we can see a big one and get it down. And I don't know.
I'm excited. We were pulling up and we got some nice striped donkeys behind us, and we got some roan over here to my left. I think they're still over there. This is going to be a great morning. I'm pumped. I'm excited. I'm ready to do this. See what he can hammer this morning.
Lucky potato.
And he got his lucky potato, so he's ready to go. He stole that from the sable yesterday. That sable was eating a pile of potatoes, and he went out there and stole it, and that sable put his ears down and was ready to charge him. And I said, boy, you better get back in this blind. So that's his lucky potato. He's a lucky strike from the sable. So let's go. You ready?
Yep.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
We got here to a nice property here in the Northern Cape. It's about 6,000 acres. We're actually driving around now looking for roan. So we'll drive around till we spot one. If it's a good one, we'll probably get out and have a good stalk. So that's the plan for this morning.
We spotted one earlier on this side of when we were going over that ridge. We kind of made a big loop, but now we're on the back side of the copy where we saw him dive off, and we're trying to spot that big roan. I bet we find him here in a minute, bedded down. It'll be a good area to go stalk through and get him. We're getting close. Yes.
So that's the bigger one of the three. That's 5 inches higher.
Yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about. Grayson, good shot, man. I'm proud of him. That was a tough one. We've hunted this thing all day. What are we like? 6-7 hours into this now and shot the Big Daddy. He's got blood coming out of his nose, and we're gonna let him sit there and maybe fully expire. But man, that was a charge. It's big time. Good job, guys.
Here we go.
I would say at 7 o'clock.
Go find our bull.
Good shot. Perfect.
Tough animal.
That was like perfect. In the stomach, the way it was aimed.
Thank you.
That's the Hemingway that you say.
That's exactly right.
Happy birthday. This was the birthday, turning 13, coming a man, and here we go. Look at this beautiful animal. This is a true coming of age gift right here. The team got it done. We started hunting this morning, what time? Maybe 9 a.m., something like that, and I think the final bullet went in this rascal at 2:40. So we hunted hard all day. The team split up, climbed towers, glassed the whole ranch, and we found this big rascal with 2 of his buddies. And Peter spots him. We spot him in the back. And what'd you do that first shot?
I got him behind the shoulder a little bit, like not where I'd like it, but got him behind it.
And then we knew he hit hard, and he went behind a bush. And then what'd we see coming out of his nose?
Blood was.
Peter
pouring out
saw
of
that
his
blood
nose.
coming out, and we're like, that's a good sign. You hit him hard. But this is a big animal. Probably weighs 1,200 pounds. I don't know, 1,300 pounds, and shooting that 6.5. That's a lot of mass for that 6.5 to handle. Yeah. So we went up there, and what happened when we got up there close to that brush?
He stood up and started walking.
This big rascal
Almost.
got on 4 feet and took off again, didn't he?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he stood up again and then was behind the bush and then walked, and he kept walking, and Peter told me to take the shot, and I shot him.
You had to earn this one. This was a birthday gift you had to own and earn. And
Yep.
Congrats. I'm so proud of you.
Thanks.
What a great hunt. The team was awesome.
Yep.
We wouldn't have done it without all of us. This was a hoot.
Yep.
This is one of the greatest memories I'll never forget this one. This is awesome. Thanks to Mike for letting us come over here and hammer this big bull, and Peter for arranging it and get us on him, and for Rhys behind the camera right now. This was a hoot. Rhys he's our good luck charm, so we're hoping he can stick around with us the rest of the hunt. So
Yeah, thank you, team, for spotting him. Thank you.
Hello, my name's Casey Zachary. I'm from Midland, Texas in the United States, out in West Texas, and this is my first time out here in South Africa. In the States, I pretty much hunt North American game with my bow, from elk to mule deer to whitetail to some of the exotics we have in Texas with axis deer and fallow deer. But this has just overwhelmed me coming here to the Northern Cape, and just the beauty of God's creation here. I always believe that God speaks to us through the skies, and it's just been beautiful here. I think that the amount of game that you see here and just the amount of diversity of game is just incredible. You can truly see God's handiwork when you come here, and it's just overwhelming, and it at times brings you to emotion that you can't get back at home. And I do miss my home, but I really have learned to love this place as well. and hope this isn't my last time here, that it's hope a first of many. And I'm here. So far, I've hammered a nice sable bull with my bow and arrow, and then also a water buck with my bow and arrow. And I'm still looking to maybe get kind of what I think of as the elk of South Africa would be the kudu. I'm hoping that I can get on a nice kudu bull and have a keen eye and a steady hand and make a good shot. That's kind of what I'm looking forward to here at the very end. But other than the beauty of the country and the beauty of the animals, one thing that has just overwhelmed me is just the hearts of the people here. Everyone is just so willing to help and lend a hand and do whatever they have to do until the job is done, and with a smile and a song in their hearts. And that's just something that has overwhelmed me. It was unexpected. I knew that the people would be friendly, but I just feel that it's truly genuine. Everyone here, the whole team here at Marupa, it's been incredible. And I would say if there's one thing that has standed out over the trip above everything and above all at this point is just the people and just their hearts and who they are, and getting to know their culture, getting to know their language. And it's something that I look forward to telling my family and friends back in the States about, and tell them they need to come here to Marupa and experience it as well. Thank you very much.
Okay, so I think we're on our fourth or fifth morning, and it's all running together now, but we're coming over here to this really nice property to look for some roan. They have some really good roans here, and we hunted across the road yesterday for eland and had really good success yesterday morning, so pretty pumped up to come back over to this place. It's really nice. So we drove in, you know, the gate probably 500 or 600 yards. We're just kind of scouting, looking around, and Everett sees a warthog, so he starts getting really excited in the back, jumping up and down. He's like, "Oh, warthog, warthog, warthog!" And then it had some little ones with him, so we weren't sure if it was a male or female. GC got on the glass and said, "Oh yeah, that's a great one. Why don't we go ahead and take it?" So shot quick. We didn't have it on video, but we shot quick off the truck. Happened so fast that made a good shot. But now we're gonna move on probably and keep looking for roan. So hopefully we'll be back here in a little bit on the film talking about how good our roan is. What do you think, Everett?
You summed it up perfectly.
Thank the good Lord for this amazing morning and just being in Africa, and you know, getting a Pumbaa. It's been on, I think, everybody's list for a long time. So pretty neat warthog. Great tusk, kind of an interesting warts, and their skin is, you know, very interesting. It doesn't even feel like, when I think of warthog, I think of a pig, but it's real wiry hair and real thin skin that's pretty tough. But pretty neat morning so far, huh?
Yeah, I'd
All
say.
right, let's keep going and get after it. Yeah, so we're just driving around, kind of what you think of when you think of Africa. You think of Africa safari style hunting. We're just driving around. Oh, look at the awesome birds just taking off. On the top of the truck. Probably not going to shoot him off the top of the truck, but that's how we got the opportunity on the warthog. He's saying right in front of us is a bunch of Cape buffalo. Had some impala over here. A bunch of birds just took off of the lake. Just a pretty amazing, iconic Africa experience that we're having. Wouldn't ask for anything else out of an Africa trip, so really recommend that you come and try out with Marupa Safaris. They make it first class. Everything about it is first class. You just tell them what you want to do, and they make it happen. It's a great fun time. So pretty awesome. Let's get it done on the road now. I think that we'll pass on that one. He looks kind of young, and it's just a beautiful shot up on the hill. But GC's yelling at us in the back, don't shoot that one. We're looking for one that has, you know, 27 plus and some real dark horn. is our flagship hunt. This is what Marupa donated to the West Texas SCI that we ended up bidding on the auction and winning. So it's a really big donation. Not a lot of people are donating roans and sables, and the last 2 years Marupa has donated a roan and 2 sable hunts, I believe. So pretty awesome to be here finally after 2 years. 2 years of planning and getting here, and then being on the roan hunt. Just beautiful country, and you know, Marupa made some shirts for us here with the West Texas SCI logo, has Marupa's logo on there, and you didn't wear yours today, did you? You got a shirt too, didn't you? So just a great hunt, great place to take your kids, having a great time. So we spotted a couple roans. We have 2 right down here. Just drove past a bunch of kudu and buffalo and wildebeest. Saw a real good wildebeest that GC almost talked us into shooting that, and a blessed buck. So, but since we're on the roan hunt this morning, trying to get that done, we'll probably pass on them and might circle back here later this afternoon or something. So.
And also what makes this place unique is that the Boers, the farmers, back in the day when the British came from the south to come take over the diamonds and Kimberley, they came through these hills here. So the farmers was laying on, they make these fake, what do you call it, bunkers,
yeah,
on top of the hills. So all the British fought, all the farmers are on top of these hills here. So they started shooting at it and there was no one there. So the farmers came from the bottom sides and started the battle. So we're on a unique area of hunting now, battlefield.
Yeah,
nice history that's been here.
For me, it's really nostalgic, because as we planned this hunt the last 2 years, started reading a bunch about the South African history and the British history with the Boer farmers, etc. So just finally being here and seeing that places I've been reading about, and then being on top of the hill, some of the hills where the battles took place, it's a pretty awesome experience. Down here, they've kind of gone around this. There he goes, right there he goes, you see? Around the corner. Just can't see it from the side, but it looks very good. See if you like. But you see how dark it is in front? Yeah.
You see that, what I mean, huh?
It's
like a puffy.
fish I've ever seen.
It's puffy.
It's like
Well done, Ryan. Congratulations, buddy.
Oh, he's got blood
Thank
just
you.
coming out of his mouth.
Oh yeah, we smoked them. Look at that.
This was a more than
Look at that.
Huh?
Look at that.
Beautiful. Manly face, thickness, length. Thank you. Come again. Cheers.
Got here early this morning on our big day for the roan in the Northern Cape. Got a warthog down early off the top of the truck, which was pretty cool, just driving around chasing some warthog or getting to shoot at some warthog. Then we spent the rest of the morning, by a little bit of the afternoon, going after these roans. So we crawled up on a hill and spotted a bunch of them and just watched them, and then finally kind of worked our way down the hill. Got within range, we couldn't really get a shot because he was behind some trees. Had to crawl up on another copy in there?
Yes.
Yeah, up on a copy, little hill, got up on some rocks, and just got a perfect opportunity. About 100, GC was right behind me, ranged him, said he's 170. I just aimed a hair high and put it right through his front shoulder, quartered towards me, heart shot. So Everett was awesome that Everett was there.
Yeah, it was a great shot, and this roan, it really did have a manly face, just manly.
And we hiked. The cool thing about it is we started up on top of a hill and we hiked down, several thousand yards and just kind of worked our way towards them and got within range, and then worked our way towards them and finally found them and got in there. So
Yeah, and we found a bunch of them, or a few, like 8 or 9, and
Yeah.
it's all about looking at the thickness of the bases, the length, and especially when they have this dark color, it's really neat.
good
And
quality.
everything worked out, and you made a great shot in the heart. Once
GC looked at me and he's like, you can take this one if you want him, and he's like, he's pretty good. And he turned sideways. I took one look, and I'm like, that's a great animal. And GC's like, yeah, I would shoot that one. So
Well done, buddy.
thank you.
Pleasure. Well done, guys. Okay, then let it go down.
Down? G'day mate, and welcome to the Kimberley Hole. Today I'm going to be your guide and taking you through all the diamonds and stuff. Yeah.
Mora, good morning. This is our 6th day on the hunt, South Africa. It's Everett's turn this morning.
And today we're going after a golden wildebeest. Took a lot of negotiation and beers, but eventually we talked into a golden wildebeest, and I'm just so excited and I can't wait to go.
Where are you gonna shoot it?
Right in the shoulder.
Right in the shoulder. I think right in the shoulder. Hopefully we'll get them either on sticks maybe, but hopefully we get a shot out of the pickup and have a perfect rest. So just another great morning here in South Africa.
think we spotted the golden wildebeest. So Everett and GC are going to take a look. One time just sneaking up slowly behind them.
Nervous and
Nervous and you think you see him?
yes.
Kind of sneak in on him? Why are you nervous?
I just don't want to miss, wound it.
We'll get you figured out.
It really shot off sticks, so
You have a good pH. We'll get you set up for success. So you got 2 in here.
Good, fine. Just leave it.
That's a good shot.
Done, buddy. It's like a bag of potatoes. Just drop it, huh? Perfect. That nerves a little bit down, though.
not as nervous.
Make a shot. You know you can shoot. Like you know. Put on this one, huh? Good shot. Yeah, well done.
Thank you.
Very.
Perfect, man. Good. Well done. Great shooting, buddy. Dropped it.
Look at that. That's beautiful. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh, it was good. It was actually a lot of fun. I was nervous at first, but it helped me it helped me not get as nervous and just helped me take a breather and a second just to get everything straight. So it was an awesome hunt, and I really do think the springbuck are awesome. They got small horns, but they're really pretty hides.
That's a pretty big one.
Yeah, it actually.
Turn it so we can get the camera the other way.
Oh, other way? Okay.
Put your hands at the bottom of it so you can see how big it is. Yeah, that's big. That's a good one. It's a really good one.
It is a lot of rings.
Celebration. Cerveza.
Well done, buddy. Congratulations.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Second one. Middle. That's the one in front. What do you put it in the front?
But it was real quick. I think that's them right there. Hey GC, I think I see them on the right there. We had an opportunity, but they were just walking through, getting on sticks, getting everything set up, getting all of that is just really difficult.
and when they're moving. If they're grazing, we'd probably be all right, but we just had like a short little window, so they moved on, so we got jump back in the truck. We're gonna go around, maybe see if we can get them.
I'm nervous, but I think we get him because we have GC and he's just better.
Good hit.
Well done, buddy.
You did it, Everett.
Well done. Well done, man. Proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm very proud of you
Very
too.
good shot.
Oh, good shot.
Look at that nice gold, huh?
It's beautiful, huh? Look at that mane. Beautiful. You happy now?
Yeah.
Is the nervousness gone?
Yes.
He's down. Perfect shot.
Thank you.
Awesome. Never forget that. Never forget it.
I'm glad we worked a bit for it, huh?
Yeah, they made you chase him, huh?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we started off by driving around and seeing what we could see, and eventually we found this group of 3, and we started following it. We saw one good one, so we tried to stalk them the first time, but as soon as we got close, they ran off. Every time we got close, they kept running off, and we get close and they'd run off. And eventually, after a while, we come up, and one of them is no longer there. So there's just 2. We eventually get a good shot off, and it takes off, and we find it, and it's dead.
No, great shot, right in the heart. So we heard the thump, about 150 to 200 yards. Not exactly sure, but it was pretty quick. Got on the sandbags and got a good shot. So we chased them all day long. We worked for this one.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, and it went well. It was your dream. It was actually first a blue wildebeest, and then
He
he
negotiated.
gave his dad a few beers, and he decided that he wants a gold.
Worked pretty hard for that negotiation and stayed after it for 3 or 4 days. I think.
Yeah, staying up late, lots of beer and alcohol, and it eventually changed.
He knows how to negotiate, so he talked me into it. And he said this is the one he wanted, the one he's dreamed about his whole life. And I don't even think he knew what a golden wildebeest was before a month ago, but he's dreamed about it his whole life. So here we are. So success. Thank you.
Pleasure.
Again, thank you.
Well done, buddy.
High five, Everett. Or?
Yeah, and this is the last animal I hunt in Northern Cape, so tomorrow we'll be heading to Limpopo and begin our new adventure there. So yeah,
Good job. Good job, Everett.
Northern Cape has been good to us, and we've been very blessed and lucky with some good trophies.
Good evening. Here we are, our last night in Northern Cape. I can say that I was telling Peter every time we'd go in that we wanted to go out light and come out heavy. And I think you can tell from this picture, all of us achieved that. Every time we went out, we just had a beautiful hunt each time. And we're representative of 14 animals here, a bunch of different species, great hunts, great shots. Ryan shot a bunch, Everett shot a bunch, Grayson shot a bunch, and I shot a bunch. And it's just, it's a great shot, and we're kind of sad to leave Northern Cape, but we're looking forward to moving to Limpopo.
It's getting late here, so we had to hurry up and come get some good videos and good pictures. But we're at the skinning shed over here and just dropped off Everett's golden wildebeest, which unfortunately isn't in here, but he got it tonight. It's his big one. He's been talking about it forever. So Everett got some golden wildebeest and a zebra, and Grayson got a Gims buck and a roan. Now we're about to head to Limpopo tomorrow, so spend a couple days up there. It should be great. I don't think we'll accomplish up there what we did here, but we'll probably hopefully get a few trophies up there as well.
So just a great ending to our last night here in Northern Cape for Everett to seal it off with that big golden wildebeest kill. Congratulations, that was big time.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
It's a special animal, and I'm excited to see what the next few days bring.
Oh, I was gonna go even higher. We're good.
I'm excited about this beautiful African wine. It just smells delicious after just ending our last night here in Northern Cape. It just listen to how delicious it sounds. Doesn't that just sound wonderful? I can't wait.
It's dinner time, and I can't wait for the Plains game and the Gims buck. Gims buck is probably my favorite Plains game animal. It's really great tasting on a cheeseburger.
Kirsty was telling us about this place that there's over 50 different flavors of milkshake, and that is where we are off to now.
We made it! Kudu Camp, baby! Only 10 hours later. I'm pumped. Excited to be here.
Good day, mates, and we're here in Limpopo and at this awesome camp, and I'm really loving the stocked up drinks. It's nice.
What, here we are, first morning at Kudu Camp, and I was excited to see the sun come up so I could see this beautiful place in the sunlight. We came in late at night and could just hear the sounds and the animals around, but I'm really excited to see a big kudu or whatever else comes in. We're gonna sit at I think probably like a CEO executive type blind is what I'm told. I'm excited to see that as well, but it's fixing to be hammer time this morning, hopefully on a big kudu bull. We're gonna go in light and come out heavy. So ready for it, let's go.
You can't watch fuck,
hope you have a good day.
Double lungs.
Mora. We came over here, kind of one of the northern mountains over here, me and SBA this morning, and sat in a tree stand, and it's kind of funny because the tree stand is probably for one person, but SP sat up on a limb and got all this on video, this nice, really nice Inyala bull with a small Inyala bull and a fawn and a cow came in this morning right behind us. The breeze was good. We're sitting up about 20 feet in the tree. And this big daddy came and settled in, nosing that cow around, and he stopped at 27 yards and put the pin on him and, man, let it go, and we could tell right when it shot, it was a good shot. It buried in that back shoulder, and then he came over here, ran about, we're probably 50 yards from where I shot him, and we heard him growling and kind of the death moan, and that's always a good sound because you know that he's going to be down quick. And we're trying to get this video done quickly and recovered because this is my last morning, but also because we heard a pride of lions probably 300-400 yards away. So we may want to get back up in that tree after we found this guy. So it's been a wonderful morning. What a great morning in South Africa.
We're kudu hunting this morning. We came up to Limpopo. It's super thick up here, way different than the Kalahari. You can hardly see anything, but we're having fun. He judges all his animals by how their face looks, not the horn size.
If you don't have a picture, don't take it. Coming. Just my legs.
felt really comfortable, but I was right on his shoulder, but he didn't thwop like the other ones did, but it might have been more on the bone. Yeah, he did jump. We hit him. Is he big?
Yeah.
Were you looking up through the binoculars?
Yeah.
Did you see it hit?
I wasn't looking through the binoculars when you shot, but I saw him jump.
He jumped?
Like, yes. Good job.
He's on the right. Did it. Hold on, buddy. Where is he? I don't see him. Just sleeping on. Beautiful. Look at the tip.
Oh man.
That is a beautiful bull.
It is.
I think every hunter that comes to Africa, I think, thinks about on their plains game. They envision kudu as their primary animal. So this has always been on my list. We were down in Northern Cape in the Kalahari, and we decided to drive 12 hours, 13 hours up to Limpopo yesterday. So it was a long, hard drive. Had to do some night driving, which is never fun in Africa. But started out this morning just spotting a few and stalking, crawling, belly crawling, and getting in pretty close, but they just weren't the ones that GC wanted. And then we had another stalk on a big bull, got on the sticks, but he gave us a quick turn and didn't have a shot. So kept moving on. It started getting really hot, but just kept looking, and we came down in this little kind of open area, and GC spotted a couple out about 200-300 yards, and we got perfectly set up on them and just got the right opportunity. We actually had to push the truck a little bit while I was on sticks just to get past some branches, so it was pretty awesome. Made a good shot, maybe a little far back, further than I wanted, but ended up being perfect. So found him out here. Beautiful kudu bull, has amazing kind of ivory looking tips on the end, turning forward, just everything you think of when you think of a kudu. So Everett, you were there, what do you think?
It was a good hunt. Took us a couple tries, but we eventually found the one big one, and they really are just awesome animals.
Yeah, well done. This is a special one for you, and you made it.
Thank you, GC. It's
Pleasure,
the reason we came up here.
Pleasure,
Appreciate it.
Yes. You ready?
Another one. Another one.
That's a big one.
What a trip. Yeah, it's this injured kudu. And he's looking at me like, you gotta shoot him, you gotta shoot him. I'm like, I already shot a kudu. I already shot a kudu. But when the PH says, you gotta shoot him, you gotta shoot him, I guess.
That's a good price for that bull.
That's awesome.
The price is good. It's good.
Yeah, you can't. Sometimes they'll make you a deal. In Africa, they'll make you a deal you can't refuse, right? Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
Add a few extra days, finish your hunt, and then I bet you get a couple extra good deals. I saw him run. Yeah, he was injured. Huh?
Now that.
What in a kudu?
Now that is a kudu bull. Well done, sir. Thanks so much for helping out.
No, thank you for the offer.
No,
I couldn't
thank you.
I couldn't refuse. That's
Thank you.
incredible.
Whoa, she even fell with his leg.
Yeah. No, he was
Like
he
this.
was limping the whole way up there. Oh yeah. Oh, that's abscess. Yeah. We were driving around. We shot a good kudu this morning, and so we were just gonna do a little cruise with the boys this evening, little sunset cruise, and just kind of see what animals we see. The landowner here, William, was out taking us around, just kind of showing us the property and everything. And we drive up on this bull here, and he was like, "Man, it's a gorgeous bull. You got to take that bull." And so we kept driving, kind of got behind drove a little bit further, got away from the bull, and then we got the sticks, got out of the truck, and just drove or walked and did a stalk. He saw us, took off in the bushes, but when we just followed him a little bit, let it calm down, and then GC saw him, put the sticks up. I had a shot about 200 yards over a bush, so I hit him high the first shot, and then got up and finished him off. So just another great hunt in Africa, Limpopo. Nothing better.
Yes. Yeah, great hunt. Can't pass these big bulls, and yeah, it worked out perfectly.
Yeah, that's right. I can't wait for you to bust that open right there. This is
A little bubbly,
one for the ages here.
little celebration.
It is celebration. Yeah, get it nice. We gotta pop that thing. And we gotta poke the sky with that one. Let it rain down like Yellowstone. Got it. Oh, a little bubbly.
Cheers, friend.
You pour yours.
Let it over.
Oh, because this is an overflowing worth trip right here.
All right. Great trip, great hunt.
Cheers, my
friends.
man. Here, what do you want to cheers to?
Just a great trip.
Cheers to
Safe travels back home.
Absolutely.
Great trip in Limpopo and Northern Cape. It's been an awesome time.
We went in light several times and came back really heavy.
Yeah,
really heavy. I think these young men that we brought or boys are now becoming young men, seeing what they did. I think I enjoyed the hearts of the people here the most of anything. It was just a great to experience, beautiful country. What a great way to end the trip.
It's been a good saying that Casey has, I think with his dad, go in light, come out heavy, and now everybody's starting to use it. So
cheers.
Yep.
This is Africa.
Good.
So what do you think your favorite part of this trip has been? Maybe a highlight. Doesn't have to be the favorite, but your highlight.
Oh, probably for me is the eland hunt for sure. Record book eland it's called Camel Hook. It's 50,000 hectares, giant place, one perimeter fence. We talked about it earlier, but that's probably the icing on the cake for me is getting something like that in the hunt, and then have Everett right behind me, crawling in on them. They didn't know we were there. It was awesome.
I think I've had a lot of hunters tell me, and even just people in general, that if you're an outdoorsman, an outdoor enthusiast, you have to come to Africa. You have to come to South Africa. You have to experience the wildlife. If you're a hunter, it's even better. I would say that now that I've come once, I hope, Lord willing, I get to come back more than one more time, maybe a few more times. I'm just hoping that maybe Grayson will pay for one of my trips eventually.
I think you say it's a once in a lifetime when you start planning it, but then after you get here, you realize that it's going to be, I think you'll have many trips and you start to plan. So what about your hunt? What was your best?
I think my favorite was Grayson hunting the roan, just because it was a big hunt. It meant a lot to him and to me, just kind of almost like becoming a man once you get that big trophy roan.
Big animal.
And we had to work for it. We hunted several hours and had to climb and crawl and shoot a few times, and to see that big rascal on the ground, that was probably the most emotional for me. It was just a lot of fun. I would say that's probably my favorite, but all the rest are probably a really close second.
I think seeing the boys miss and then make good shots and just have ups and downs, you know, go through the whole gambit of emotion, seeing their legs shaking and getting buck fever. I think that was pretty neat.
I agree. I think just kind of a little bit of sense of adversity and pushing through that, and a little bit of when you get down on yourself, just keep hunting, keep going. I think in life, there's a lot of things that get you going. You just got to keep pressing on. Just keep going.
The neat thing about Africa is you have so many animals to hunt. So if you screw up, it's not like your trip's ruined. If you're elk hunting and you screw up, your trip might be over. You might blow them out of the country, but you screw up here, you just suck it up and you keep going. And kind of a life lesson there is, and there's another one. You know, there's always another species to go after or something else. So you got plenty of days here. It's fun.
I think that this is, I hate that I have to leave early. I'm leaving. Ryan gets to stay a couple more days, and it's really a feeling. I woke up this morning with sadness of almost just like having to leave. I'm excited to see my family and to go home and to share all these adventures with them. But this place is definitely has a special place in my heart and Grayson's and our memories. GC says making them memories, and man, we made a bunch of them memories.
That's funny. Well,
So,
cheers.
Till next time.
Till maybe a couple years we'll be back.
We've reached our end of our safari with you. It's been wonderful, and yeah, like you said, you know, we made amazing memories, and you guys got some amazing trophies and some good hunts, stalks, and I think we will remember this for a long time. Yeah, and thanks for everything, and cheers. Until next time, guys.
Absolutely. Hey, cheers to Bam. There you go.
Hey guys, good morning. Just kind of our last morning here. I was doing a little journaling, just kind of trying to capture the essence, the whole moment, and just really trying to take time to write everything down while we're here. We had Rhys film most of our hunt, which is really cool because it'll be awesome for the boys to be able to go back and see, and for us as dads to be able to go back and see just how special this trip was. And kind of as I was writing this morning, I was just trying to capture the moment, the feeling, just everything that this trip is, which is really quite kind of hard to capture. But I think it's necessary really to do trips like this, get away from the hustle and bustle in life, the hustle, you know, the stresses, and just kind of reset your mind as a man, as what's important to you, what's important to your family, you know, and just where you're at. And so just trying to capture that, write it down. And I think another thing that really made this trip special was having the boys with us. I think it would have been a great trip without them. I think we would have had fun, we would have shot lots of animals, but it would have been different. And I think as dads, you know, really having them with us, feeling their excitement, their anger, frustration when they would miss, and then just the joy of making a good shot, and the maturity, just seeing them mature a little bit over the trip, getting to see different places, getting away from the screens, getting away from the Xbox and the TV, and just kind of seeing them do a little mental reset as well is really, really special as a dad. So I was sitting here this morning trying to journal. Rhys came up with the camera, asked me to put a few words on. So I'm really not a camera guy or like to be on screen that much. You might see as we went throughout this week, maybe Casey has the gift of gab and I was more in the background, but you know, that's fine, I think. But really getting it captured, getting it on film was really pretty neat, and I think hopefully we'll see that when the video comes out. But yeah, no, last morning of the trip with all of us here, so just kind of a bittersweet moment. Casey's in the blind right now. We kind of just rested up camp, took it easy. I think we might do one last drive before they hit the road, so it's gonna be it will be emotional, which is kind of weird, but just emotional trip, emotional ending to a trip, and just kind of all the conclusion. I hope we can take some of this back to Midland and realize that life doesn't revolve around Midland, Texas. There's so much more to the world, so much more to life, and really making time for trips like these necessary to go out, get with the kids, with the family, and go do things like this. So thanks.
Well, good morning. Last day of this trip. It's been awesome. It's been really fun. Everybody got some good animals and great trophies, and It's been a great experience. I really recommend doing this if you haven't. It's just awesome. They take care of you. They give you all the stuff you need. Whenever you get something or get a kill or an animal, you can feel their excitement for you. They're just not like, oh well, it's another good, I don't know, but you can just feel their excitement that you got one, and it's just really heartwarming, I guess, to know that it's just not you and someone else that's excited. It's your PH with you that's really excited with you, and I just really like that. And I just want to say something to my dad, because he's not here right now. He's hunting in a blind and hopefully trying to get a kudu if he hasn't already. But well, thanks, Dad, for just letting me go on this trip, because I know most kids don't get to do this at this age, and I know we're really fortunate to go on this trip. And thank you for letting me get the animals that I did and do the stuff that I have done. I've really enjoyed it a lot, and I just want to thank you for that, and thanks to everyone for dealing with me, because I'm a knucklehead sometimes, and it's been a really life-changing experience. I never would have done any felt this way or looked into the world like this, or just seen how different type of stuff is, and I just really like that, and this has really been good for me, and I just want to say thanks to Dad, and I love him.